Hi, my name is Samantha Allen. I am founding attorney here at Law Mom, a mom and a counselor at law. So today we're going to talk about choosing guardians for your minor children. How do I choose the best guardian for my children? This one truly hits close to home for me because I am a mom of two young boys, and my husband and I want to make sure that if something happens to us, that we have selected the best guardians for them. And actually, I've redone my kids protection plan, we call it. So naming long-term and short-term guardians in Massachusetts, they're called conservators, multiple times, just to changes that happen in life. So these are documents that you can update, and you should update because life changes, guardians might change, and your children change. So you might want someone else to raise them. So this is an ongoing conversation. But in any event, we really want to make sure that we've selected a guardian who essentially would be close to how our parenting style is. That's important to us. You really want to select someone who has similar parenting philosophy and style on how they would discipline your children. That's in line with what you believe. Religion or spirituality, if that's important to you, that someone's in line with what your beliefs are. It's really important to think through parenting philosophy, style, discipline, education, extracurricular activities, that those are the decisions you really trust the potential guardian to make in light of what they know you would want. And to the extent that you actually let them know ahead of time, and you would want to make sure that you are clear in your expectation. It really goes a long way to help your guardians honor you and raise your children just how you would, with proper direction and, again, that expectation. So we're talking about long-term guardianship. Who would actually raise your children if you were to pass away? That's a separate question from short-term guardianship, which is what happens in an emergency situation. But going back to the long-term piece, what I like to caution potential clients and clients about is assuming that the long-term guardians, would have the financial resources or that they're wealthy, just relying on that fact that they have enough money to raise your children is not the best reason to pick someone. Because with proper planning, we can provide the assets needed to raise the children so that the long-term guardians can really focus on the care, taking care of the emotional trauma of losing parents, and really make sure that the guardians can have the time to do that and aren't put into what we would look at as kind of a detriment, needing to get another job, having to provide money. Proper planning, the children go to the guardians you pick. You know the guardians you pick are going to do what you want. And then you provide assets to make sure that there is money available to raise the children. So again, I never suggest finances in and of itself is the best reason to choose someone, because ideally you would be leaving enough finances, like I mentioned, to support your children and raise them and get them through high school, college, whatever it is that's important to you, versus having someone else put that money and be the ones to support your children financially. It is a totally separate decision in terms of what is the best way to handle finances for children and pay for raising them versus who can raise them as closely as aligned to what you would want in terms of how they're raised. So this, in my opinion, is the best way to choose guardians. And I spend a lot of time counseling our clients on how to pick the best guardian. And as a mom myself, there's so many things that are important to me. And we have really great conversations and really offer that peace of mind knowing that if something does happen, your children will go to the people that you want them to go to, and you have that peace of mind. So I'm Sam Allen of Law Mom. I would love to meet with you. You can book an appointment right on our website, www.lawmom.com.